spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. And he makes good on the layup. Harris has got the first points up on the board tonight here for Philadelphia.
And Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Softly drops in the floater.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Harden outside. On deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. The Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Thompson. Maxey passes to Harden. AT that time from Curry. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And that one, good. Curry's got 6 points.
You got to guard the long-range ball, but Steph's so good at pulling up, great footwork and foundation. Good job on the pull-up J.
And that one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Wiggins. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Thompson gets it to go.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Maxey passes to Harden. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
In the first 2 minutes.
Harden against Curry. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Ripped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Harden. And good that time. 6 points for James Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Curry looking around. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Harris. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Kicks to Curry. Lets the three fly. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 9. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings in Sacramento. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise for a free.
Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Maxey. And it's Jake Milton in for James Harden. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The 76ers trailed by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Korkmaz. 17 points in his last outing. The 76ers with another miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Coming out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Poole in at the 2. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Stephen Curry in that last game against the Raptors put on a show. He added 37 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. He'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Korkmaz kicks to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Korkmaz. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shoots from 12. Millsap misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Milton the pass to Millsap. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Curry is inside. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. His production has been flowing.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise!
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Curry against Harden. Curry is inside. Higgins outside. Pass to Curry, the 17-footer. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Curry is inside, guarded by Harden. Basket counts, and Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the D cannot handle DJ right now. A gigantic guy on the inside who's going to get those calls most of the time.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident, stepping up and knocking them down.
The Warriors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Curry outside. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Maxey. And here now is Thibault. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, with the physical tools he has, Jordan's presence in the paint looms very large, and he knows to live there.
Curry against Harden. They double-team Curry. The pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Looney kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Peyton in for Klay Thompson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Niang comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Maxey. And it's Jake Milton in for James Harden. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Milton's got 5.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. That's now 26 points for Stephen Curry.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Niang's got his first 2 points.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Curry. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 16. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. That one drops for him. He's got 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
At the elbow, it's Iguodala. It's hauled in by Thibault.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Curry. Here's Milton. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 14. Outside Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
And here's Milton. That one's not going to go. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought cut.
'76ers sub.
Warriors leading by 18. Left side Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 32 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Harden finds Jordan. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
For the 76ers.
You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Stephen Curry.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Outside Curry. From the arc. They get it back. Hayton. And he gets the bucket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans